It's Debbie here, and welcome back to My Crafty Den. So today I'm doing a plan with me, or tonight I should say I'm doing a plan with me. It's Saturday night as usual, and this is what I do. So I'm going to do a plan with me for the week of October the 29th to November the 4th. And of course, it's Halloween week. So I've decided to do something a little bit different for Halloween week. I'm going to take these out. And I'm not doing a traditional spread at all. I have managed to find some magazine bits that I've cut out. So this was cut out of a magazine page, and I am going to put it here, maybe here, maybe here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but it's going to be on this side. And I am going to use the skeleton that I cut out of this same magazine. So I've got that, and I am going to use the kit that I used last week has some jack boxes. So I'm going to use those, and maybe some of these little boxes too. I'm not sure. Don't do that, kitty kitty. I know. My cat just decided it was going to scratch his claws onto my chair. So, and I've got these stickers, these potion bottles and pictures, and they're kind of holographic, very cool. And I've got all kinds of things I've got here. So I'm just going to kind of go along. But the first thing I'm going to do this week is definitely my washi tape. But it's not exactly washi tape. I bought this laser cut skulls. I hauled it quite a while ago, and I've been saving it just for this spread. Now, I don't usually use something like this in my planner, but I think this is going to be just dandy in here if I can get it off the plastic and get it started. It's a lot harder than you would think. Why isn't it not coming off of there? Yeah, me and my difficult life, eh? This is a really hard plastic, and it just doesn't want to bend back far enough to allow this to pop up there. This is fairly, yeah, very plasticky, very hard. It may be hard to pull off of here. Oh, all the skulls don't want to come off. Oh, I hope this is going to be easier than I think right now. So, yeah, every time it gets to a crossbone here, I have to get it off. Because it wants to tear right off. So this is going to be fairly hard to put down. So I might not use it across the whole thing. What I might do is just use pieces of it. Oh, that's too bad. That's really hard to get off of there though. So let me see what I've got in my Halloween washi. I have a tube of it. I open the right drawer. And I have... Let's see what I've got here. Open the tube and take it out. Ooh, this Trick or Treat's cool. I may use a lot of different things on here. But yeah, I'm just going to do a Halloween spread with the things that I have. And this is going to be a lot easier to put down here. So let me turn this a little bit so that I can get the washi on straight. And, yeah, so is everybody ready for Wednesday night when all those little ghosts and goblins come to their house? We don't get very many. We get a few, just the neighborhood kids. I think the most we've had since we got here has been 7. I know I have a card here that I can tear this washi up with. So I'm going to put that row there. So I'm going to lay down all my washi this time. And then I'm going to put my magazine pages. I'm going to use a glue stick and put them right over top of the washi. Boy, oh boy, kitty cat. She wants to be right up on my chair with me, and there just isn't enough room here for both of us. But she keeps trying anyway. She gets up here and she can't squeeze me off. So she pushes and then she falls off onto the floor. And then she gets back up and she tries again. She's pretty stubborn. But so yeah, I've left this a little bit late doing this week's plan. I usually get it as soon as I get home from work. And we had a potluck. We had a girl retire today, so we had a potluck at lunchtime, and it was actually the girl that retired, or the woman that retired, is actually the woman whose place I took over, and she has spent the last 2 years training me so that I could take her job when she left, which I think was just wonderful of her. I do like working in the laundry room. There's kind of a solitude in there that, you know, it's calming and peaceful and noisy, I bet, with the machines, but it's still kind of calming and peaceful. So I'm going to take a glue stick. I think I'm going to use this big raw stick. And I am going to, what should I put down first? And what should I put down first? Where did my, I think I should put this down first, don't you? Yeah, I think I should do this. But maybe I need something up in this corner first. Yeah, I think I do. Just to cover these dates. So maybe what I'll do is just put one of those boxes. Maybe I'll just take one of these. Here's one with just the pumpkins on it. So maybe I'll just take this and put it over, kind of underline October. Like that. October, November. And then put this down here on the bottom line. Right there. So I think that's what I'll do. But I think what I'm going to do is put some glue on the bottom of this piece. Isn't that spider and spider web cool on the other side too? So I'm going to glue up the bottom of this, and then I can put it down, and then I'll glue the top of it and fold it over, because I think this is going to be too hard to get straight if I try to do it all in one go. So like this. Like that. There, and then just put this right up there like that. So yeah, that's probably was a good idea. So trying to keep it on the paper too and not get it all over the desk so my pages don't stick down. Yeah, so things at work have been a little bit hectic. I've taken over that position, and it's a lot of work and a lot more responsibility, but I do like it. I find that even when we're really, really busy, it's not as nearly as hectic when you're in the laundry room as you are when you're in rooms and you're on a deadline and everything seems to be against you because you just don't have enough time to get stuff done. But with me, I can only go as fast as the machines can keep feeding me laundry. And so it just feels like there's no pressure to me. So I like that. So now I have to come over on this side, and I'm going to have to balance this black over here. Well, the whole thing's going to be kind of black and white and orange. So I'm going to put the skeleton here. Let me get that skeleton, and I'm going to have to glue him down. Maybe I should get a smaller glue stick because he's got some smaller bits and he's definitely, so I'm just going to get this Jock glue stick. There. I'm going to get all his arms glued and his legs glued. Am I on? Yeah, but you can see what I'm doing, so you're not just staring at a blank screen. But there. And the thing with paper, like this thin magazine paper, is as soon as you put even the glue stick to it, where should I start with? Right here. So as soon as you put even the littlest bit of glue onto this paper, it just curls right up. So it's kind of like working with a napkin. You've got to start at the center and work your way out. Put a little bit on his leg and foot again. I can hear that ominous hockey starting, that music that they play at the beginning. So that's what's on the TV in the other room tonight. It's just the hockey game. It's like that every Saturday night, so it's the perfect time for me to plan because I don't want to be sitting in front of that anyway. My husband took me to a Ottawa Senators game, live last year, and he was excited to go and wanted to watch, and it was part of our vacation last year, and it was at the very end of our vacation, and we kind of planned it so that as we were going around camping, we ended up coming through Ottawa and spent a night in a hotel there before we came home so we could go to the hockey game. I was really, really surprised at how much fun I had. But here's the thing. I was going to the game. It was the opening season game, and they had, it was really cool. They had all kinds of special stuff planned, and there was all kinds of entertainment and stuff like that. Like, I didn't realize that they did all that at a hockey game. So yeah, live hockey, if I'm going to watch hockey, I don't mind going to a live hockey game, but I am going to put this. This is one of the little embellishments that I made, and I am going to put it down right here. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue that back piece and just glue it right down. So October the 31st. And then I'm going to take this washi tape here, and I'm going to cut just the Happy Halloween part of it. And I'm going to put it in here too. So, okay, don't cut it too far, don't cut it too close, there. So Happy Halloween, and I'm going to put that right here, just like that. And then I have these die cuts that I was making my embellishments out of, and I'm just going to take a little peek and see if there's any of these that I want to put on here. Maybe I do. Oh, there's a ghost that I think would be cute. And a bat, maybe, that I think would be cute. And I've got this word creepy, and I've got the word spooky. So that'll be enough of that. Oh, I might do a little spider. I'm not sure. So I'm going to play around with this. And like at this point, like Halloween is just so much fun. Yeah, Halloween's cool, isn't it? So it's like we can all just pretend we're kids again. So I think I might put a couple of these in. So I like this picture, the skeleton picture, and I think it's really, really cool. And I think I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to put this beware. Maybe I won't use both those words because I've got this. So I'm going to put this instead of a weekend banner. I'm going to put this right here. Beware. So that kind of takes the place of a weekend banner. And then I am going to put maybe I'll put creepy down here, but I need some of the other glue. That's too hard to put on. This white school glue will do. Sometimes you just need this little bottle, eh? So I'm just going to take this and go over all the edges or backs of these little letters. Just a teeny tiny little bit. And then when it dries, it'll be down good and it won't come back off. There. Creepy. Creepy. So, but if I use this ghost, I need to put some black around the edges of it because he's not outlined. So I'm just going to grab my marker. And I'm just going to go around the edges of this like this. Because if I do this and then glue this down onto the white paper background, it will show up. I need a new marker. This one's drying out. Now these great big markers, this is a large Sharpie and it's got the wide point on one end and then the wedge on the other end. And I get them at the hardware store. My husband gets them a lot because he uses them for work. He uses them for marking tiles and stuff like that, so they won't. He does his measurements on the backs of the tiles so that when he puts it through the saw, it doesn't wash off because he has to use a wet saw, which is cool. There, isn't that cute? Oh yeah, he should be in the tree. So I first saw them when he was using them, and I thought that would be perfect for edging instead of having to get an ink pad out all the time. This bottle's leaking out. There. Better put it away before I get glue everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to put this down here. And I think I'm almost done. So I've got a bat. I can put, where can I put my bat? There. That's good. Okay, so now I need a few of these, and I don't need just these two purple ones, I think, because they'll kind of go with this. So I'm going to put this one down here. Because I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, and I might lift this up if it hasn't started to dry too much already. Might have to re-glue that, of course, because it started to glue right down to the paper. This is what happens when you change your mind, eh? So I'm going to have to glue that back down. But first, I'm going to put this list down here on Thursday night so that I can make a list of my chores and things to do on Wednesday and Thursday. Then I'm going to glue this back down. Are you guys used to me yet? Doing things twice and changing my mind and... that's just me, isn't it? Get this down where it's supposed to go. There. Once that glue dries, you won't be able to see it. There. So I have that, and all I have to do is fill it out. So I'll be right back. I'm going to fill this out with as much stuff as I can think of that needs to go on here, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So here it is. I've filled it in. So I put in my work schedule. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Working weekends, eh? I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. I have to take my car in for an oil change on Wednesday. I got an appointment at the bank to start a new bank account on Thursday. I've started watching that new show, Legacies, this week. Yeah, it's really, really good. So, if you were a fan of Vampire Diaries or the originals, and you want to carry on that story, that's what this is. Legacies is a new segment in that story. So of course things have to go on. I've got paint splattered on my table, so I'm going to have to clean this table off and give it a good cleaning. Maybe I should put that on my list. But I have The Walking Dead on Sunday night. I've got my list of bills due this week. I've got, I put in here, the time goes back 1 hour. Now I just put it at the top of the page and put it in between Saturday and Sunday, because sometimes we remember to put them back the night before, and sometimes we get up in the morning and go, oh, we have to set all the clocks back. So I just put it here to remind me that it has to be done whenever it gets done. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good Halloween spread. Kind of spooky-ish, and yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna throw it back in the book, and of course it's gonna look good with the black discs. So this goes into November, the first week of November. So right here. So yeah, this is, yeah, the year's going by so fast. Oh, I keep getting notifications on my phone how many days left until Christmas, and it's starting to freak me out. So I'm thinking that next week on my channel, I may have to start doing some Christmas DIYs and start looking to see what I'm going to do in that sort of thing. I have a few ideas. Not quite sure yet. I had nothing set in stone, but I have a few ideas. And if you'd like to see that, don't forget to come back and join me. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to share, that would be wonderful. And by all means, subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, Christmas is coming. Remembrance Day is coming for those in Canada. That'll be next week's spread. I'll have to do something for Remembrance Day next week. Yeah, but this is very, very pretty, I think. Kind of a ghoulishly pretty. But anyway, bye-bye for now, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.